Hey guys, welcome back. Now, what a year it's been for crypto. Even with the big booms and crashes, crypto has still managed to finish the year up 180%. And when we compare this to the stock market, the S&P 500 had one of its best years in decades and still only managed 27%. And as we close out the year, all eyes are turning to 2022, and the big question is, which are going to be the best cryptos in 2022? Well, that is the topic of this video. So, in this video, we'll be starting with the number one rule of investing. Never forget this rule. And then I'll take you through my top 5 cryptos, which make up the vast majority of my portfolio. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, so before we jump into the altcoins, it's important to understand the reasoning behind the choices. And this leads us on to the number one most important rule in investing. Ready? Let's do this. So the number one most important rule of investing, and it's by Warren Buffett, is never lose money. And it's such an important rule that he also created rule number 2. Never forget rule number 1. So let me show you why this is so important. And this is the simplest way I can break it down. So a very simple chart here, just showing 100. And this could be $100, but it could be $1,000, 10,000, 100,000, or a million. Now, when it comes to gains, when you get a 50-point gain, this is also 50%. So the gain is quite simple, 50 for 50. But when it comes to losses, let's say you lost 50 points. It now takes a 100% gain just to get back to where you was. So you could also say that losing money is twice as bad as gaining money. So again, a 50-point gain to the upside is 50%, but a 50% loss to the downside, you would need 100% to get back to where you were. And this is why it's so important to never lose money. So one of the easiest ways to reduce your risk of losing money in crypto is to invest in the large caps, the more established, bigger cryptos. And I know it may be a lot more fun and sexy to pick out the small cap cryptos that can 50x, 100x, but the truth is that you're a lot more likely to lose money in those cryptos. Now, there will be professional funds that buy 50 small cap cryptos in the hope that 1 or 2 might make it big, but for the everyday smaller investor who's just buying 5 cryptos, it is very risky. And this is why I'm sticking with the large caps. I want to give myself the very best chance of actually making money again in 2022. I personally prefer a couple of 100% gains instead of gambling on 50x speculations. And the truth is that if half your portfolio wins and the other half loses, then overall you've probably not made that much money. So, having said all that, here are the coins and tokens that make up most of my portfolio in 2022. Number 1, and no surprises here, it is Ethereum. And Ethereum makes up the largest part of my portfolio. I recently did a full video on Ethereum, but here were the highlights. When it comes to smart contract platforms, the biggest ones right now, we have Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Terra, Solana, Avalanche, but you can see that Ethereum really is in a category of its own. When it comes to gross value locked, it is crushing the competition. And this is just how much transaction volume has been done by Ethereum. So in 2021, when you add all this together, Ethereum did over $5 trillion. And this makes Ethereum a very safe bet for 2022. Remember, we also have Ethereum 2.0 coming in the first half of the year. And when we look at its network, there are no signs of Ethereum slowing down just yet. The growth trajectory is still looking really strong going into 2022. Number 2, and we have Solana. And I would say Solana is the people's crypto, and it's a great alternative to Ethereum. Where Ethereum is currently serving the big whales, Solana is more for the everyday person. I believe it is the fastest or one of the fastest blockchains out there, and it has one of the lowest, if not the lowest, cost per transaction. So having these two in your portfolio is a great combination. And because it is so fast and so cheap, it has an amazing statistic. They've done more total transactions than every other blockchain combined. So huge bragging rights for Solana. And one of the biggest strong points going for Solana is its relationship with billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried. And he is the owner and founder of the FTX exchange. Here he is shaking hands with Binance founder CZ. But this is one of the main reasons why Solana had such big success in 2021 with the different partnerships and projects with Sam Bankman-Fried. And another thing to look at when analyzing a good blockchain is follow the developers. And this is the growth rate of developers joining Solana, which again is very positive sign to look for. Number 3, and we have stablecoins. Now, there are many different stablecoins out there now, but I think this is going to be a very powerful strategy for any crypto portfolio. It's what percentage of your cash are you going to hold in stablecoins? As this way your crypto cannot crash, but stablecoins right now are giving excellent rates of return. The company I use, which I'll link to in the description below, I'm getting 9% on my cash, keeping it in stablecoin. And the one that I use is actually BUSD, is the Binance stablecoin, which they're in partnership with Paxos, but that's just because what was available to me in the UK at the time. If I had to only buy one stablecoin right now, it would probably be USDC, being the safest, and I would probably avoid Tether just because of the controversy of its collateral backing up the stablecoin, even though it's currently the largest. So I do have a good portion of my network in cash in stablecoin, and I'm waiting for a 50% plus crash where I'll be converting it into crypto. But while it sits there, I'm gathering a nice inflation-busting 9%. Number 4, and we have Binance Coin. And with Binance, you're betting on this guy, CZ, who is the founder of Binance and one of the biggest names in crypto right now. And Binance, as an exchange, is crushing the competition. When it comes to daily volume, it is by far crushing the competition in terms of numbers. And this is just spot. When you add derivatives and lending, they are 10 to 20 times larger than the next biggest exchange. So this just means they've got loads of resources to plow into their own coin. And when it comes to DeFi and the total value locked, we know that it's dominated by Ethereum right now, but who is in second place? It's none other than Binance's BNB. And I always prefer cryptos that are actually doing something versus cryptos that could 10, 20, 50x. And this is why, even though I've not bought into Luna or Avalanche, I do think these are also great bets for 2022. I've just personally allocated my money into Solana. And as mentioned, because it's Binance, they have an enormous amount of money that they're plowing into different projects, all on the Binance Smart Chain. So I, for one, would definitely want to be behind CZ and not against him. Show what the front page of CoinMarketCap looked like in 2017. And the point is this: most of the cryptos that were in the top 11 in 2017 have disappeared. Bitcoin Cash gone, Dash gone, Litecoin gone, Monero gone, Neo gone, IOTA gone, Ethereum Classic gone, NEM gone. And this is one of the biggest risks in crypto. Now, you can buy the C20 token directly from the Invictus Capital website. Unfortunately, it's not yet available for people in the US. However, you do have the option to buy it on a decentralized exchange as well. So you can find C20 on Uniswap or hit BTC. And Crypto20 recently had their 4-year anniversary, as it was started back in 2017. I predict 2022 is going to be another epic year for crypto, with a huge run to new highs and a cycle top, and one or two 50% plus crashes. And these were my blend of large caps, stable coins, and owning the top 20 cryptos through Crypto 20, so I get some of the bigger gains without the risk of choosing the wrong crypto. And I would say the biggest criticism of this portfolio would be that it might be too boring. But I'd rather be in the boring camp and double my money than try to swing for the fences and strike out. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your number one pick for next year below. For now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like. And a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed, click below and join us. Got some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.